I know a man, he could give me therapy. What's the use of therapy? You don't want to change, babe. I talk too much when I got nothing to say. Maybe it's to get away. It's easier to walk away. I gotta find the time to let love in. I gotta find myself and let love in. Don't think too much, it just complicates things. No room for judging to heal me. I know you're there, I just cannot see it. Maybe I don't believe it. You deserve better, babe. Yeah, just walk the walk and talk the talk. Show yourself you're for real. You never know what you lost until you're alone with your thoughts.
What about an audio test? How we sounding on audio? Can you hear me on audio? How's the audio? I hope it's alright. Delay? How we feeling? Audio, Kyle. Kyle here, Kyle here, Kyle here.
Yeah, just walk the walk and talk the talk. Show yourself you're for real.
Check, check, check. Yeah, music's probably pretty loud.
You never know what you lost until you're alone
Andy's kind of
with your
screams.
thoughts.
Okay, this should be a little better. Maybe we're a little louder. Yes, this feels like we are alive. We're alive at the place with the thing. We're doing it. How's this? How's the audio? Look at us at the place. We're really killing it. We're really doing it. Oh, this is it. This is social distancing. This is, yeah, that music was thumping. That music was loud. This is episode 1 of 2, hopefully. 2. Oh, yeah. Look at that sign. Thanks to the Rasterbator for the sign. We're really having a good thing up there. So here's some stuff I was trying. What's everyone doing? Well, how's everyone distancing themselves socially? I went to Target this morning to try and get more supplies. It is barren. It is a barren wasteland. Target. Yeah, these are like the posters you print to put up in your dorm. You know what I mean? You're like, can I get a Pulp Fiction rasterized poster so I don't have to pay $8 at the student union to get the poster there? I feel okay. The Target was insane. Everyone is insane. One man, you can see the people who are I have some food and some stuff I have already got, but you can see the people who are in the last minute possible purchasing things because I saw someone, it's just 85 DiGiorno's. There's really no they're just taking what's left. 85 DiGiorno's, 6 bananas, some old grapes, and just like a lot of cocoa powder, like the people who are not doing it. Oh, hey, what's up? My sister's here. Hello. I'm sure Grant he's one. I'm sure he's just really jamming out. So what's everyone's prep? We got Shane coming in here at 10:15. He's going to Skype in with us. We'll see how the technology works for the Skyping with everything. Oh, you guys will probably hear, just like the podcast, every time I get an email. You'll probably hear that, but that's okay. I don't know if you're hearing those sound effects. Here's how I want to kick it off. So we got a little Andy. Is it still playing? Shout out to Andy Frasco and the UN for letting us use their music as a little bit of a theme here on the show. That was Keep On Keeping On. You can check out Andy Frasco and the UN. He's got a new single out. You find Andy Frasco all over the place. He's doing some live streams of himself playing piano, singing some songs for people. This is going to be absolutely wild seeing what happens with everyone with all this downtime. How do we feel the downtime? What is everyone watching? I rewatched Super 8 last night. It is okay. What's my hair is like? Real frizzy. Anyways, we're doing it. I watched Super 8 last night. It's fine. It's weird that it came out before Stranger Things. It feels like less Strange of Things. But it's fun, because here's a fun thing about everyone is binging everything, and we're binging everything that Amazon and that Netflix is recommending to us. And so we're all watching the same old stuff all the time now. Do you know what I mean? We're all finally, everyone is watching. Like I watched Super 8, and 10 other people are watching Super 8 because Amazon is telling everyone to watch Super 8. So I guess we're just all going to go 13 going on 30 again and cried. I don't know if I've seen, is 13 going on 30 a Body Switch movie? I have not seen it. I don't know much about it, but here's what we want to do. We're going to get, before we get Shane in here, we're going to do a segment called Random Wiki Walkthrough. I was going to call it Wiki Wild Walkthrough, but that seemed not as fun. So this is Random Wiki Walkthrough. We're going to go to Wikipedia, we're going to go to English, and I'm going to go to a random article, and we're going to see what is happening on that. Yeah, everyone's watching Contagion. I don't understand. Everyone's watching Contagion. I don't know if I'm not a big doomsday movie guy. I liked Cloverfield. Is that doomsday? I don't know. Okay, here we go. Random Wikipedia page. Okay. This is not a good one. We all know Kyle doesn't like movies where things happen. Wow, we're having a fun time out here. This is, I don't know if there's a way for me to share. Here, I'm gonna give me 1 second. This is the Wikipedia page I got from the Random Wiki Drop. Nope, wrong thing. Folks, it's already falling apart. It's already falling apart. Here's what we got. Random Wiki Read. Greensboro North Airport. Let's learn about the Greensboro North Airport. I can't believe, what are we doing? Everyone, the chat's gone. I've blown up this whole thing. Greensboro North Airport is a private airport located 10 miles north of Greensboro, North Carolina. Permission is required before landing. Who's updating the Greensboro North Airport Wikipedia page is absolutely wild. And I feel like we could get some more details in there. The owner is Hawks Landing Property out of Orlando, Florida. That's something everyone's probably caring about. It looks the runways, asphalt turf runways. One source here for the Greensboro North Airport. I just feel like we could have done a little bit better job. You see me make that image disappear? Look at that. You see that image disappear? All right. Give me 1 second. I'm going to see if Shane wants to go ahead and come and Skype in with us here. We'll get on Skype. This is going to be, I got to tell you, it's going to be a nightmare trying to figure out. I'm looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at the camera looking at me. Look at these books. We got some appropriate books over here. This is a good one to read. And then we got, just in case. Okay, so let me see. The bookshelf's falling apart. Whitney Waythor is from. She stars in My Big Fat Fabulous Life show on TLC. Who knows this? What is that? How's that information you have memorized? That's incredible. Okay, let's see if Shane's ready to Skype in here with us. We'll get on Skype. And then I can actually drag the Skype. We practiced. Last night I can drag the Skype in. And then I'm I'm sure there's no way he remembered. Who remembers their Skype password? I'm sure there's 0 people who've ever remembered their Skype password. He's downloading Skype. All right, that's what I figured. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get in. I made a giant playlist of royalty-free music. So we're going to get in, and we're going to play one royalty-free music song. I can't play anything except Andy Frasco and royalty-free music. Otherwise, I'm going to get sued. So here's a royalty-free music song. This one is called Paradise. Who knows what it's going to sound like? And we'll be right back getting Shane Torres in here.
Close your eyes. Would you dream for me? Some paradise. Tell me who you see, 'cause I think I do want you next to me. Want you next to me, but does this work? 'Cause I know I can't get to you. I like the chase, and I know you do too. Am I just in love with the idea of you? 'Cause I'd cross a million seas. Would you do that for me? Yeah, I'd fly this whole world twice if I could be your paradise. Close your eyes. Will you dream for me? Some paradise. Tell me who you see, 'cause I think I know what you mean to me. What you mean to me, but does this work? Only 'cause we never say what we think. Waiting for the perfect way. Time zone speak. Got me on delay. 'Cause I cross a million seas. Would you do that for me? Goddamn road 3 times.
Okay, how do we feel about royalty-free? I guess I could mute the audio, too, while I'm doing that, so you guys don't just hear me clapping away on my keyboard, most likely. Oh, whoa, what is studio mode? You can make transitions before. What is it? Where is everyone? Let's talk about where everyone is. You're right. I'm Velcrafting. You know I'm going to be out here grabbing all your tips and looking in here. Now it's just really quiet royalty-free music. You guys aren't joking. I have a playlist of 103 royalty-free songs, as well as 251 airplane sound effects in case I run out of stuff to do. So what's happening here? Where's everyone at? Okay. Shane said he's ready to go. We're going to get him in here. Pittsburgh, Chicago, Seattle, Austin, Pennsylvania, head back Massachusetts soon. This is crazy. Everyone is all over Kansas City. What's up, Kansas City? This is wild. We're really doing it. I can't believe we're out here. His Skype name is Shane Torres. I probably shouldn't have said that out loud, but you could guess that. Okay, one more. This is where Shane was supposed to come in. We're going to finish that song, and then we're going to be back with Shane Torres, hopefully.
Goddamn road 3 times, and I'd run all the red lights across a million seas just to have you next to me. Paris and Tokyo, I go where I have to go. Screw geography, but would you do that for me?
I got to bear with me. We're trying to get Shane in here. Sorry, I think I might have even killed the music there for a second. I might have just knocked it out. Does it sound like a Forever 21? Oh, here we go. Shane is here. I'll be right back.
Oh,
Shane,
what up, dog?
give me 1 second. Let me throw you into the video, the stream feed, all right?
I like the new studio.
Thanks, man. Can you believe it was free?
There's
Everyone
a
is
lot
seeing
of
me add you right now. This is really funny.
what?
Everyone is seeing me add you right now. This is like, oh, here you are.
What up, world? It's Sway.
I think we should have Shane. I think we should be here. Let me confirm with everybody that Shane is in here. How's Shane? Can everyone see and hear Shane? Shane looks there. That's a nice background you got set up there. I'm just looking at.
Yeah, buddy. I don't start an expense even during a pandemic.
Someone goes, the virus really did a number on Sway. Man, how you holding up? Where are you at? What's going on?
Well, how many people are in the stream right now?
How many people are in the stream? Why do we have double audio on Shane?
22,000.
We got 101. It looks like.
Oh, rad. I'm in LA.
In LA, I know we were going to hang out.
Yeah, I'm stuck here.
So you're stranded?
Kinda, yeah. Did I tell you what happened? No, I just tell everybody.
Sure, everyone can hear.
I was on this production that I'm not allowed to talk about.
Right.
And it was going to last up to 6 weeks. But my lease ended at the beginning of March. So I just did for a new apartment in New York. I was like, well, I'll be here for 6 weeks, and I'll just couch surf for 2 weeks when I get back to New York.
And here you are.
So I'm literally homeless in a pandemic, but I'm staying with my friend Charlene right now. I get back, and I bought us a bunch of groceries this morning.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm I'm really. The nice expense is that I don't have to worry. The nice thing is that I don't have to worry about rent, but I also have to worry about a home.
Hold on. Everyone's saying that we got double audio here. Let me see if I mute this, if this helps us out. Can everyone still hear? Can you still hear me, Shane?
I can.
Can everyone still hear me on there? Let's see if everyone can still hear me. That's better. That's better. This is better.
Good.
You said you're echoey or not doubled. I'm not. Yeah, this is tough. It's tough with the Skype and the thing. I don't know how to do it. Is this still double here? Now he's down to double. We're working on it. You got a little heart. What's that? You can put emojis in there.
Yeah, felt like I deserved it.
Yeah, I think you did. Maybe we turn the computer and stuff down. Maybe it's down to double. Everyone, is this still working? Is it not?
Should I go to headphones?
Headphones might help.
Give me 1 second.
Someone said just to have some words.
Okay. Oh man. How are you holding up, buddy? Keep these people entertained while we're figuring out
We've been playing some royalty-free music on here. Everyone said it was an okay song, but it sounded like they were in an H&M. We got people from all over, though. It's kind of crazy. Like, all over. I don't know how to, what kind of headphones do I have?
Hey, I'm in headphones now. Can you use better?
Yeah, I'm not sure if everyone can still hear you. It's back up to quadruple, everyone. I don't know if people are messing with me either.
Maybe I'll turn myself down. I don't think that does anything.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't know.
Maybe the problem's on your end, idiots.
I would say it's 100% on my end if we're talking about how about this? How are we feeling? Is this nothing, or is this oh no, now it's a disaster. Show one is a disaster.
Could have thunk it.
Okay, let me try this. That's a good idea. I can't mute Skype and OBS just because it's audio and video at the same time.
So should I go to audio?
I got an idea.
Okay. You keep trying. What do you think's happening in the sports world today, Kyle?
I'm excited to. Nope, that's just another video of me.
Hey, well, you want some news?
You know, I got even look at that. Just another picture of me just popped up on everything. That's crazy how it's echoey. I don't know why it was. It was not during our test.
Well, the Cowboys used the franchise tag on Dak Prescott. It's nice to know the NFL was unstoppable.
I know.
The NBA and their sneaker deals. You got nothing.
Yeah, something's hearing. I don't know what it could it be. Hold on one second. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch headphones out. Maybe.
Okay, man. I'll be here waiting. Anybody ask me a question, Kyle will read it to me.
All right, Shane, give a talk. Shane, give a talk, and we'll see.
I'm talking right now.
Still
I'm done.
with my headphones unplugged. And then I'll let everyone tell me if Shane's still echoey with my headphones unplugged. Still echoey?
Am I? Or am I brilliant?
Okay, it's not the headphones.
Okay. Well, what do people want to know today? I woke up early and I went to the two different grocery stores. There are no potatoes to be found in entire Los Angeles County.
I don't know what we're doing with this echo situation here. I wish I did. I wish I knew.
Do you want me to cut out and call back in? Would that be easier?
Or should you call me? And I'll cut everything out. Yeah. Give me a call back in 30 seconds.
Okay. Peace. I'll miss you.
All right, we're giving Shane another run, another call. Maybe I host the call. That's true.
I'm still on here. What is
Shane's
going on?
Bye, Shane. That's so funny. It is muted. My web browser is muted. Yeah.
Hello.
Can you hear me okay, Shane? You can hear me okay? Let's see if you're still, when we get you in here, if you're still echoey for us. Shane is back.
All right. Am I
All right,
echoey?
Shane is talking. Is Shane's talking echoey?
Let me hear you, baby. Come on, good news.
Shane sounds good? The bad news to all this is I can't hear Shane.
Really?
He is muted on my end. That is the thing.
Are you serious?
It is the muting of Shane on my computer that does it. Shane, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I don't know. I don't know how to unmute him.
I know you cut out.
I don't know what's happening.
Now I cannot hear you. I feel like you're fucking with me right now, and I don't like it.
Everything sounds good. I'm capturing Skype using a plugin
Can't hear
in OBS, but as long as you know what, it doesn't even matter if I can hear Shane. Is this still sound okay? Does this sound okay to everybody? Yeah, Shane. Wait, Shane.
I could now. I can.
Can you hear me? Okay, Shane.
Yes, got you.
Shane,
can you hear me?
Shane sounds great. True social distancing. Shane sounds great. Look, we're doing it. We're out here. I wish there was a way for me to barely hear Shane without it messing everything up, but there isn't.
Okay.
Unfortunately. No, you have to talk so they can hear you.
Yeah, I know, but can you hear me? Can they hear me?
Can you hear me,
Okay.
Shane?
Yes.
And is this bad? Is this a bad echo for everybody on there? Do you hear a really bad echo?
I don't hear anything. You want me to try from my iPhone?
No echo. All right, let's do it. I feel good.
Okay.
Shane, we're going to play a game called 10 Rapid Fire
Can you hear me?
What's up?
You can hear me, right?
We're doing a game I wrote called 10 Rapid Fire Questions.
Cal, can I just say before we start, in the 30 seconds between our hang-up call, it has been complete pandemonium out there. People are looting vaults. I had to spit at an old woman and told her she was a dead and gone apple anyways. Yeah, it's been nuts, man. But the iced coffee's still flowing all over Burbank.
I got an iced coffee right here. Okay, here's what
I bought a coffee maker this morning.
We got that game. There's that. God, where did this thing go? There's that game called 20 Questions where you rapid fire 20 questions.
Okay.
We're gonna play that game. It's called 10 rapid fire questions twice, and then 3 more times. It's 50 rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Let me find the questions. All right, pages. Take your time, I guess.
Yeah.
Here we go. So this is 10 rapid fire questions 2 times, then 1 more time, then a couple more times, and we're out of here.
Let's do it,
With Shane
baby.
Torres. Shane, 50 questions. Okay, so just 50 questions about you to answer real quick for us here. Question 1: what is your favorite place you've ever been?
Big Lake Park.
Big Lake.
Big Lake and City Park in New Orleans.
In New Orleans.
Yeah.
Why did I emphasize the worst part of the worst pronunciation of it?
New Orleans.
New Orleans. Okay,
I'll be
1.
going there after all this is over.
Where? Yeah, how long are you? So we don't know what's happening.
With me?
I don't know how long anything's happening with anybody.
Yeah.
Okay, question 2. What was your
My
first
source
car?
inside the Pentagon tells me it could be a little bit.
Yeah. Question 2. What was your first car?
First car was a. Oh my god, that's a good question. It was a 1987 Chevy Trailblazer. I looked fucking hot.
I'm just realizing when I post these videos and audio to Patreon for people to listen to, it's going to be chaos afterwards because I'm talking to the chat the entire time. Okay, anyways, question 3. What movie have you seen the most?
Oh my god. That would have to be. It's probably Rocky.
Rocky? How many times do you
Yeah,
think?
it's probably 38 at least.
Wow.
Yeah. Each one.
We're getting some fun comments like, is anyone else neglecting their children to enjoy this? Question 4, have you ever had any nicknames?
It sounds like my demographic is still my demographic.
Have you ever had any nicknames?
Yes. Syrup Mountain, Big Dirty, Jose Conqueso, Edgar Allan Poe, Ludwig von Beethoven, Wyatt Burp,
Wyatt Burp?
the Hispanic Titanic,
I wrote that question because I knew you were going to be on
and
here.
Babem.
Question 5, what is your middle name?
Andrew Fitzgibbon.
Question 6, have you ever fired a gun?
Yeah. I'm hoping too soon.
You're hoping to... Good go. Follow-up question, is Syrup Mountain Big Dirty 1 or 2 nicknames? This is from the chat.
Syrup Mountain is one nickname.
One nickname, and Big Dirty is a separate nickname.
Yes.
All right, where are we at? Question 7, if you could have any animal as a pet, what would you choose?
Kyle Ayers. Next question.
Next question. This guy goes, that nickname's prompt made me feel like this is Comics Unleashed.
I wish we owned the Weather Channel. He could help us by now.
Question 8, what is your biggest fear?
Oh my god. Well, I think it's the one we all share.
Shane, hi, random question. Is there anything to be concerned about in the world?
Yeah, they halted production on my show.
Your show, I was supposed to film a stand-up set for Quibi. That's real. And sad. It can be real sad and real at the same time.
You know what I would like to do? Is totally ruin a brand while all this is going on. and like, if we start, can we start trending? The world is in a real Quibi right now.
Oh man, I went outside. It is Fox 4 NBC. It is Fox 4 News outside. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, here we go. Where are we at? Question 9. Who was your first celebrity crush?
Oh, Kelly Kapowski.
This is a good one. Someone goes, I can't see NBC anything. All right, we got at every 10 questions, I'll address all the questions that have come up in chat. So if you guys throw any questions in chat, we'll go through every 10 questions and answer those. Question 10, 2 guys, a girl, or a pizza place?
2 guys. If it's all gonna, if it's all coming down, why don't we just get rid of the social norms and figure some things out? I've always been curious. Now I'm brave enough to do it.
All right, so then we got one question from the chat. What's the meanest thing you've ever said to Sean Jordan?
Oh, to Sean?
Follow up, I think I just found Sean Jordan's Twitch name.
2 days ago, I called him the most Checkers motherfucker I've ever met in my life.
Checkers, the restaurant, the fast food place.
No, Checkers, like as in he is not chess.
Oh. All right, we're back into the 50. Question 11. If you could choose your own name, what would you choose?
This is the name my mother gave me, so it's the one I'm going to stick with.
That's nice. Question 12. How old do you think I am?
Well, you don't seem too worried about the current situation the world is in, so I'm guessing you're under 40.
I am. Question 13. What is your favorite chain restaurant?
Oh, Chili's.
Question 14. What film bad guy do you align with the most?
Nurse Ratched from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
Really wish that took longer. Really was hoping that was the think about it one.
Nope. Not, buddy.
Good question, though. Don't you think it's a good question?
I've been waiting to be asked that question for years.
All right, here we go. Question 15. What's a road that pops into your head when you think about roads?
What's a road that pops into my head when I think about roads?
Yeah.
Country Manor.
Okay. Question 16. Can you think of any jokes?
Sure. What do you want to know? You want an everything bagel joke? I got that on tap. Hey, Kyle.
Hey, Shane.
Why don't everything bagels cost more?
Boom. God. Now tonight I will be up all night prepping a soundboard.
Can we do this again tomorrow? Because I'm really going to need a way to pass the time.
I think we definitely can. Something tells me it'll be easier to find guests for this than anything else I've ever done.
Yeah.
You want to stay at home?
Don't you go forgetting who was here first, you son of a bitch. I was with you in a mask-free world at Bonnaroo.
We have a follow-up who says, I take it back, that was the Comics Unleashed prompt.
Fair
All
enough.
right,
Well played.
question 17. What's a word
said
that
that?
you love?
Who said that was the Comics Unleashed prompt?
Daniel username Shar.
Hey, why don't you go fuck yourself, Daniel username Shar?
He's not wrong, though.
Yeah.
All right, what is a word that you love?
Sheboygan.
Great. Next question. Do you think it's possible for people to foster a puppy and not keep it?
Yeah, I've drowned a couple.
This is a real Nurse Ratched situation here.
Yeah.
Next question. How many Bluetooth devices do you think you own?
I'm with 3. I think I probably have 3.
3. Next question. How many songs should an album have on it, ideally?
No less than 7, no more than 11.
Great. Do you drink enough water?
I'm trying to now.
What board
I hear
game makes you the most competitive?
Life.
Are there any companies whose ads or online presence you truly hate?
I mean, I'm really having a problem with any survivalist gear that's coming up right now.
Yo, what's up, nerds? All right. What YouTube video always makes you laugh?
Anything Norm Macdonald does.
How do you spend the money? How did you spend the money you made from your very first job?
Oh my God. What did I spend? Oh, I remember I had to buy work pants because the ones I had weren't up to code.
So many 15-year-olds' first job money was spent buying the clothes they need to keep that job.
Yeah, that's the kind of discipline we're gonna need to have in the near future, Kyle.
Next question. What conspiracy theory do you maybe kind of believe?
Oh my God. I literally just got a text that asteroid could cause atmospheric explosion if it gets too close to Earth, so that's the one I'm going with.
How funny would it be if that's how we go?
I
Everyone
think
everyone is afraid of COVID-19 and an asteroid hits us.
oh my God.
Be a real
the very idea.
story.
A candy bar?
Be a real Baby Ruth of a way to go out. Okay, where are we at? What is the small act of rebellion that you've done?
Oh man. One time this kid Eric Messer made a fat joke about me and I just flipped him out of his chair. And then the teacher got mad at me and I was like, why don't you go bitch at Eric for calling me a tub of shit?
Can a house cat be too big?
I think maybe it wasn't Eric. I think he it might not have been Eric, but it was some dick. Yeah.
Can a house cat
Keep
be
going.
too big?
No, fatter the cat, fatter the juice.
Should people have to retake their driver's test at any point in their life after age 16?
For sure.
Okay, I agree. My theory is 16, 50, 60, 70, 80.
My theory is 16, 17, every birthday.
Every birthday go
Everyone
to the
has to spend-
DMV. All right, let's see. That's 10 questions. Let's see if we got any questions here. Would you rather spend a week on Spider Island or a day on horrific rectal injury island? Shout out God Eats Bagels.
Which one do you summer at?
Well, the crazy thing is the second one is where Epstein's house was. So,
Okay. Well, I think I'll probably go with that too because I said the two guys thing, so I just want to be consistent.
okay, let's see if we got any other ones here. Best condiment.
Oh, it's salsa.
And best condiment to put on day 16 quarantine food.
You know those little chunks of toothpaste that form in your sink after you brush your teeth and you don't.
Oh, those are condiments. They're spelled a little bit differently.
Yeah, but they still have the same freshness.
It does. I'm out on the street selling condiments. It's just tiny little toothpaste in condoms I'm selling. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what was your first I can buy? Have you ever had an I can buy whatever I want purchase? I've never had that. Someone asked that question. I've never been able to.
I haven't had exactly that, but before I came out here, I bought my first brand new mattress.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and it's in storage, just waiting for me to come back to it.
You know what is crazy is that's how you know you've never really had a ton of money is you're like, the first thing I bought was whatever I wanted, and it was a mattress I spent a third of my life on. So frivolous.
Yes. Well, like every other mattress I've ever had has just shown up.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the first time I have had a mattress I was the first person on.
Every other mattress I've ever had has had a stain on it that wasn't mine.
Every match I had before this one has also had Stained played while I'm on it.
Yeah. Well, it's been a while.
All right, where are we at? Question, next one. What's a talent you wish you had?
Oh, man. I wish I was doing this yesterday, actually. I wish I could run and jump over things.
Like parkour?
Kinda, yeah.
Like low level parkour?
Yeah, like if there was a picket fence or a chain link fence.
Yeah.
If I could just put one hand on it and be like, "Hup, I'm gonna get you," like the way cops run in movies.
For sure. Like
Yeah.
more the first guy running in Hot Fuzz, less the second guy running in Hot Fuzz.
Yeah. Like when some guys will jump and they'll just like touch a fence with their hands and their feet will come over it first.
Yeah.
And then they just kind of hit it.
That's
and
crazy.
something-
Like how teenagers get around.
Yeah, like something sexy like that. Yeah.
All right, where are we at? What do you want to happen to your body after you die?
Well, I want to be mixed up with my buddy Kyle. And
I'm not dead yet. There's just someone at my house, like touching their watch.
no. Well, I want Kyle to eat it.
I'll make a little like chocolate milk.
Yeah. No. You got to take me in dry.
What's the worst fashion trend you've ever? Yeah. We're just gonna keep briskly move on by this one. What's the worst fashion trend you've ever participated in?
Oh, Jankos.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah.
Do you have chain with them?
Yes, I did. I had chain wallet, heavy ones.
Where do you get your news from?
Oh, man, social distancing with Kyle Ayers.
Do you like musicals?
I love him. I was the modern Major General in the Pirates of the Indians.
What sort of socks do you wear most of the time?
Wide ankle socks, Adidas only.
If someone FaceTimed you out of nowhere, would you probably answer it or ignore it?
I absolutely would. You know when people airdrop you on the subway?
Yeah.
And they...
Remember, I was at this festival in Vegas, Life is Beautiful festival, and I kept airdropping.
I was there with you.
Yeah. And I kept airdropping everyone the thing that said "Stay hydrated, love Kyle," and then you just see people in a crowd just go, "Kyle."
That's what my favorite thing to do in Times Square is. Like, I'll just go into the middle of it when it used to be crowded,
Yeah.
and I'll yell "Matt" and see how many people look.
Go up to a cop and be like, "I lost my son Elmo. His name is Elmo. He's not one of the Elmos. Can you help me find him?" And then just run around. All right, what's your cell phone wallpaper?
I'll show it to you. It is just a picture of me and my mom when I was a baby.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on karaoke?
For some, but not for many.
And then let me look through here. I'm not sure we got any. When do the clothes come off?
Are you in New York right now?
What's up?
No, you're in LA. What am I doing? You're not. You're in LA.
In LA.
Yeah. Why did I think you were in New York? It's fine. Sorry.
It's okay. All right, here we go. Last 10. What animals' babies are the cutest compared to the adult version?
Oh my God. Animals' babies that are the cutest compared to the adult version. God, my mother's children.
Look at me.
It's just
I was a stud. I was
unlikely
a
Animal
beautiful
Friends video, and it's like you and a dog.
Look at that. That's me. That Whitblood. That's me. I was an angel. Now look at me.
What living musician would you pay the most money to see?
I've already seen him, and man, that's a good question. I don't know who it would be. I almost paid $1,200 for a Rage Against the Machine ticket. Those people are idiots now.
Yeah, no, the machine is just going to be the Ticketmaster kiosk.
Yeah.
We're just going to be raging for our fees back. I mean, I paid.
I'd love to see Camp Coke if they start touring again.
Yeah, I paid $300 to see Elton John in college, and it was worth it.
I saw Elton.
I actually
Yeah, it was great.
paid I used the student charge, so I probably haven't paid for the tickets yet, and it'll probably be $7,000.
Well, the good news is that we won't ever have to worry about that kind of stuff again.
No, it's insane. Okay, what's something stupid you have memorized from elementary or middle school?
Oh, something stupid I memorized. When my first girlfriend Amanda Johnson broke up with me, she said I breathed on her too much. I have that memorized.
Oh, that's so funny. The 50 States
better
song
be
is what
killing
prompted
him
this
red.
question. Someone said the 50 States song. Someone has the Gettysburg Address still memorized.
Shit.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
People are talking about how they also student charged the Elton John tickets at Mizzou for sure. It was insane. Everyone tried to buy the Elton John tickets online, and I just walked to the student union, and so the website crashed. And then he went to Columbia, Missouri for some reason, not Kansas City.
Everybody's got to play everywhere. I work the road a lot.
Yeah.
You know.
But I mean,
You gotta
Kansas
play
City and St. Louis are an hour and a half away each direction. But he played.
Yeah, but he probably already played one of them,
He probably had, but not on that tour.
or he wanted to play in the middle of both of them.
Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna be worth $10,000. This guy's got quadratic equation to the tune of row, row, row your boat. This is incredible. Yeah, I don't know how to make. People can usually clip things on Twitch. I don't know how, but I got to get a clip of you saying I breathed on her too much and get that to be on our soundboard that I'm going to slowly develop as this goes on. Okay. Do you own any plants?
No, not anymore.
Okay, do I have any? How many siblings do I have?
Me or you? I know you have a sister, and I think you have two.
Yep.
Yep.
Did you remember your Skype password, or did you have to reset it?
I never had one before this. What am I? A board member?
What color looks the best on me?
I like you in green.
Okay. What time do you consider the beginning of evening?
Happy hour, 5:00.
Okay. What's some stuff you like about me, Kyle?
Brilliant mind, creative shows, and thick with that dick.
What's my middle name?
William Ayers.
Oh, Bill Ayers, the very, very the most famous of all the Ayerses. What question number do you think this is?
Last one.
It is the last one. That was 50 questions. We did it.
Oh.
All right. You cool to hang out a little bit and talk sports in a second?
Of course,
All right,
buddy. Yeah.
Just stay here on Skype, guys. We're going to be right back, and we're going to play our theme song one more time from Mr. Andy Frasco and the UN. Thank you guys. That was 50 Questions with Shane Torres.
Thank you guys. That was me. That was Trump on C-SPAN. Did you see that? That's my impression of. Can you hear me? Probably not. I can't hear you.
I know a man, he could give me therapy. What's the use of therapy? You don't want to change, babe. I talk too much when I got nothing to say. Maybe it's to get away. It's easier to walk away. I gotta find the time to let love in. I gotta find myself and let love in. Don't think too much, it just complicates things. No room for judging to heal me. I know you're there, I just cannot see it. Maybe I don't believe it. You deserve better, babe. Yeah, just walk the walk and talk the talk. Show yourself you're for real. You never know what you lost until you're alone with your thoughts. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Keep on being on. Yeah, just walk the walk and talk the talk. Show yourself you're for real. You never know what you lost until you're alone with your thoughts. I gotta find the time to let love in. I gotta find myself and let love in.
All right, slowly coming back. We're slowly coming back.
How are you?
We're doing good. We're audio back. We're audio back. We're video. Look at this. I'm getting good at moving the stuff around here. Shane's back.
Yeah, baby.
I'm back. Look at that. Did you see that? Didn't that work? And now you can hear me again, I hope, everyone, on the thing. Isn't it crazy?
They miss you, Joe.
And we have, so what we're going to do now, it's just in the meteor before break has struck. Okay, well, then we got to hurry up and talk about these sporting events that didn't happen.
What they say just
The
happened?
meteor struck.
Oh, good. That's what it's called when I land a punchline.
All right, so we're going to talk about the NBA games from last night that didn't happen. So I'm
Yeah.
putting them all up here so everyone can see what games they are. I don't really know the best place on the stream to put them. Probably right there in the middle. All right, so we're going to talk about the NBA games that didn't happen as though they happened. So we got to pretend these games happened. We got them thrown up on there. This is our sports segment. We don't have a song for it. I'm working on it. We're working on it all. This is episode 1. Everyone relax. No one's freaking out at all. So let's recap some sports.
Okay.
Someone said this is the first time in their life they've felt invested in sports. Also, did you guys catch the USA versus USSR hockey game last night? I did. I didn't like how it took an hour and 28 minutes of an old man talking before I could watch the hockey game, though.
It's crazy that we beat them. Isn't it weird that that's probably the lowest professional moment of all those hockey players,
The Soviet
Russian hockey players' career? Yeah. And then there's probably the greatest moment of every.
Oh yeah,
I think how your best moment can be somebody else's worst.
it's really, really. Yeah, I mean, truly, there were some mysterious deaths afterwards. Do you know what I mean? For the that hockey team, the Soviet hockey team.
Oh, is that true? Is that actually
No, I
true?
don't know.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God damn it, Kyle.
All right, so let's talk about games that would have happened on Sunday, March 15th.
Okay.
First, we have the Brooklyn Nets versus the Sacramento Kings. Brooklyn Nets, Sacramento Kings. How you feeling on that one, Shane?
Well, it was a real sleeper this time around. Poor attendance at the game. But the Brooklyn Nets managed to eke out a win over the Sacramento Kings, 64-62.
64 points.
Yeah. You really need the juice and energy of the crowd to pump up those numbers.
Okay, we got Oklahoma City, Washington.
Oklahoma City, Washington.
Yes.
Can't think of something I would care about less than the Dust Bowl state of Oklahoma and the incompetence of Washington meeting together to make one perfect.
In this game, we have Washington versus the people who regretted voting for them. We've got the Washington Wizards versus the Oklahoma City. The Dow Jones was up one day, so I feel okay living in this trailers.
Oh my goodness. What's next?
All right, we got the Orlando Magic versus the Charlotte Hornets. You know, we could even take these on a city-to-city basis.
Yeah.
What city wins? Orlando Magic versus Charlotte. Charlotte, great airport. A lot of layovers there.
Orlando's airport, having flown into it only once, did have the creepy feel that it was close to Disneyland.
It is. I've never been to a Disney thing before.
Neither have I.
But I have been to Orlando to eat.
Looks like that ship has sailed, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I got some tickets for today. It was cheap. It's real cheap. I got them off Craigslist. All right, here we go. Denver Lakers. That would have been a good game.
That would have been fun.
Is it fun to look at a sports thing and be like, now that one would have been a fun one.
Nikola Jokic went for 44.
Yeah. Good for him.
He had the first pin triple-double, or pin double. Pin down. 40 points,
40.
20 rebounds, 30 assists.
10 blocks, 10 steals.
Yeah.
Filling the box score. All right, we got
No fouls.
Bulls, Celtics.
Bulls, Celtics. Oh, man. If you wanted two cities to have a worst accent fight, I don't know what you would pick.
If you want to listen to two unbearable accents tell you how to order food, we've got the Chicago-Boston game.
Hey, Brad Wanamaker picks up the ball at half court and runs it. I'm not sure if that's Boston.
That sounded like both of them put together. Hey, I'm parking the car. That's both of them put together. There you go.
I'm what it looks like when both of those cities come together.
Look, I'm all for everyone marrying who they want and everything, but anyone from Boston shouldn't have a kid with anyone from Chicago.
Yeah, your meat intake's going to be ridiculous.
All right, last one. Houston, Portland.
Houston, Portland. Oh, man.
Big matchup. Big matchup, Shane.
People who actually went to the Stars and the people who think the Stars will get us through this pandemic. Godless fucking hippies.
Right, this is literally NASA versus crystals.
I'm going to say Russell Westbrook only went for 2, but James Harden went for 98.
2?
Dame, he went 1 for 64 from the floor. And the Portland Trailblazers, my second team that I root for, loses by 2 points on a last-second buzzer beater by the ghost of Rudy Tomjanovich.
I think we did it. I think that's good. I think we covered all the sporting events for the night. I think it's got to become a city-by-city basis type of thing. I think we just got to go city to city. It's got to be a city thing. I mean, I'm ready to start March Madness in a couple days. I know people who listen to the podcast will hate that more than anything I've ever done.
I cannot wait to be a part of this.
We are going to be doing March. I have the latest projected bracket downloaded, and we will be discussing the matchups for what would have been the tournament, and then I will be having my roommate's cat decide the victor for each one. via 2 treats set down and the cat walking towards the winner. So I don't want to spoil it, but our 1 seeds are Kansas, Dayton, Baylor, and Gonzaga.
Ooh, man. Yeah, will you text me the bracket?
Yeah.
And I'll fill one up.
And so we can get some thoughts going, get all this going. I mean, once I'm gonna figure this thing out. We got the logistics of the stream down now. We're gonna have a good time.
We can do writing sessions.
You can't say
Our shared manager would love to see how productive we'll finally be.
Yeah, Shane and I have the same manager, and if he tunes into this, boy, are his arms going to be tired from dropping us both from his roster. We'll also be starting a segment called.
Let's have him in every other episode.
I want to start a segment with you if you come on here regularly called Jokes That Didn't Work. Jokes that didn't really ever work, but you still cared about them.
I just want people to know. I don't know if they can see it or not, but you have the. On your second bookshelf.
Oh, the 912 Commission Report?
Was that placed there strategically?
No, it's all copies of that all the way down.
Yeah, because you want to read it more
and
than
then
once.
Don Hertzfeld's The End of the World.
God damn it.
Here we go. Let's look at some. This is one of my oldest comedy notebooks. Let me see if I can find a bit in here.
Oh, I got some here for you.
This notebook's from the Dia Beacon in upstate New York. A great museum.
I got some new jokes, old jokes. Okay.
So let's talk about ones that never worked. I like talking about bits that never worked.
I got one.
Let's do it.
You ready for
You guys ready? They're listening in the chat.
Shark Week versus Dunk Week. Talk about something with fewer great whites.
Here's one from, and I love this notebook though, from the it's kind of falling apart because I ripped some pages out. The Dia Beacon, great museum. Here we go. Why do you never hear about any cougars that are men? Is that because they're just called men?
It sounded like you started that joke with an idea and forgot and just wrote men again.
No, I'm not happy to rip the pages out. Okay.
I got one here.
This is great.
Pornhub must have to hire a lot of web developers.
This segment from now on is going to be.
I mean, they probably do, right?
This segment from now on is going to be called "Should Have Got More" or "Got What It Deserved," and the other person gets to choose whether it should have got more or got what deserved. All right. Oh, shout out mutual friend of ours, Molly Austin. Way back when this was my comedy notebook, drew this picture of me.
Oh.
Watch this.
Why do you look like the guy from Dashboard Confessional?
Yeah, I don't know, because the artists are always kind to the person they're drawing.
Not if you ask me.
Because my hair was everywhere.
Yeah, nice.
Right,
well done.
Let me see if I can find one here. These are all long. Oh, here we go. Here's one that never. Oh boy, this one. Oh boy, here we go. You ready for that got what should have got more or that got what it deserved? How come no babies are a 6? They're either 10s or 1s. You never see a baby and think, with a little work, yeah. What do we think? Should have got more or got what it deserved?
Here's something. You're not gonna like this.
Oh no! There's jokes in here in my notebook of jokes to never do that made it on my album. That's not good.
Jeffrey Epstein seems like a fun uncle. That's just a thing I wrote.
Here's a joke I wrote.
Let's get that. That's still terrible.
Here's a joke I wrote in 2017. I wrote this in 2017, and it's about to become relevant again. Don't I look like someone who still thinks Bernie might win? It's so sad, but I wrote it in 2017.
Hey, I got a whole page for you.
Go.
This bit I just wrote: churched up nachos. Did you guys see this BK Impossible Burger Whopper thing? And I had to say, I hate this fucking idea. It's completely the opposite feeling I want to take in a fast food restaurant. Also, I'm pretty sure they are lying. Fuck, would you trust an Impossible Whopper? I'll give Applebee's. Damn it. I'll give Applebee's credit. Is this when they are making nachos out of cheese sticks? I can't even read my own handwriting anymore. I got so tired of this bit, I got sleep.
You literally had a little stroke getting tired of the bit. You just had a stroke and your hand wouldn't let you finish writing it.
Jesus Christ.
Let me see what we got. These are just set lists.
The world needs a new dip. Or something. Don't you feel like that's true, though?
Like, yeah, we kind of know all the ones that we have.
Can the thread hear me? The thread can hear me right now, right?
Yeah.
Everyone can
They
hear me.
you.
Yeah. When was the last time you guys found a new dip?
You go off on you. Hey, you go off on
I'm
dip,
serious.
and I'll be right back.
All right. And I can't see what they're typing, though, so this is going to be interesting.
Oh, don't worry, they're not saying a single thing.
Oh, good. Well, fucking chime in, you pricks. Hey, it's really good to know that my credit card payment is still due. Thanks a lot, Chase.
I got this old bit about this is like first month of doing comedy. This notebook it has stickers on it from the Quad at the University of Missouri.
God, we have
here we go.
a Quad.
Oh, I guess this is a little later. I got my resumes. This is true. I got mugged in Chicago. I got my resumes stolen. And that was all that was in my bag was my resumes, and he stole them and ran off, and I was just like, okay, good luck. Hope it works out.
That's like
when
they remake Trading Places.
That guy just ends up working at the Apple store.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm happy you're doing this because my next bit was going to be Kyle holds something really close to the camera and everyone guesses what it is, which is one of my favorite Skype bits, but...
That'll be fun. I got something for you here, though. So my friend is getting divorced or is divorced, and she called me to tell me that she was going to start playing guitar and surfing again and eating right and quit drinking. And all I could think was, well, if you'd done all this while you were married, who would divorce a hot guitar playing band?
Oh no! The thing that this prompted was the thing that would have prevented it.
Yeah.
It's truly a chicken or it's truly half of a chicken or half of an egg situation. It's fun going through
they were fighting
notebooks and seeing, like, I usually put checks in old ones and stuff. Do you want to talk about a throwback check? Look where that's from.
Oh, Jesus, Nerd Melt.
Yeah.
Franklin,
That's
huh? Kyle
First Comes
Franklin?
Love. Okay, so this is, the show First Comes Love. I don't know if I've told you about this before. First Comes Love. If you guys don't know, if you're listening, it's a show I used to run where I put an ad on Craigslist that said I ran a porn company, and I asked for writers, and then I had comedians act out the submission scripts that I got, which were absolutely insane. I have thousands of them.
You have thousands?
Thousands. I started moving it to different Craigslist. Is that the plural? And
Listas.
Craigslistas?
Hello, I am Craigslistas.
Sounds like a substitute teacher introducing himself. And so we'd have all these Craigslist. I know it's nice to see the Nerd Melt stickers. And so here's what happens. So we're doing First Comes Love at Nerd Melt. It's my first day ever in Los Angeles. I had just been booked to do a corporate event by my cousin who worked at like a company in Irvine. And if people don't know this, if you don't do stand up, you get booked. Sometimes you can weasel your way into getting.
Just heard our neighbor part.
You can weasel your way into getting booked too early, if that makes sense. And I got booked when I had maybe 10 minutes to do an hour at a corporate event, but it was like $1,000 or like $800.
Which are always the worst gigs.
Always the worst gigs, anyways. Everyone's seated in like the auditorium of a school. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the microphone was, I'm not joking, it was a podium and then one of these mics. like a
like a barker.
a thin one, yeah, but like a adjustable one, because it was
Yeah.
mounted
That
to
is-
the podium.
That is. Oh my god.
So I stand behind a podium like Mussolini doing stand up.
Well, you were both charismatic speakers.
I couldn't do crowd work then. I was too bad at comedy then. I did my 5 minutes. People were talking about crowd work. I did my 5 minutes, and then I still had to do 55 minutes. And I swear to God, I went. It was like for like a hard drive, and I was like, "You guys like data?"
You-
And then I just bomb.
oh, did you?
And then the only person who liked it, one guy was laughing. He came up to me, and he was the guy in charge. So I did fine because the guy in charge thought it was funny, and that's all that mattered.
So you got booked for their summer retreat.
So anyways, I go to
too.
LA and I book a First Comes Love there. And this is my first time ever in Los Angeles, and it's at Nerd Melt, which, if you guys don't know, was like a wonderful venue in the back of a comic book shop that show Nerd Melt. What was it?
Spawned a lot of
Meltdown. The
people.
show Meltdown was there, ran by Jonah Ray and Kumail Nanjiani and Emily Gordon, and that was like a TV show. It's like a cool place. It was like the place for a while, right, in LA?
Yeah.
And I ran the show there, and it sold out, and it was packed, and there's a huge line going through the comic book shop out front. And I get there, and I'm like, this is so cool. I've never been here. There's a ton of people here. And we go in, we see the venue, blah, blah, blah. They're about to open doors, and then you hear pop, pop, pop.
Jesus.
And Rachel Bloom, who, you know, the creator and star of My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, was on the show.
One.
And
Yeah.
she comes running in, and she's like, guns just went off in the alley. And we're like, what? And then Hannah Crichton, who was the booker at the time, is like,
Yeah, I love Hannah.
Yeah, love Hannah. And Hannah's like, we can't start the show yet. Someone just got shot in the alley behind the building. Keep in mind, this is my third hour ever in Los Angeles. You know what I mean? I came to LA, I dropped my bag down, I went to Nerd Melt. And so I'm like, okay. And what happens? She's like, the police coming, but we'll figure it out. So you hold doors, the police come.
I like how the tone of you is that you are being inconvenienced to read fake pornography scripts that you pulled off of dumb, unsuspecting fools
Hey, if
on the
I use the
internet.
scripts on the show, I pay the people. So
Did you
yeah, I
really?
would contact them and tell them, and they'd be like, oh, okay, that's fine.
I fucking hate you.
Yeah. I can't not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's
Um,
fair.
So we hold off. They clean up. And the guy, here's what happened was, it was an attempted hit on a real estate guy. Someone rolled up, I kid you not, on a bicycle, shot the guy 3 times in the face, didn't kill him, and
What?
rode off on the bicycle.
That's really going to change his bus bench stats.
Yeah, I know. And so Hannah's like, okay, we eventually finally start the show. You know what I mean? It's through the back door of Meltdown, and they're like, Hannah tells me, she's like, when you go up there, please don't talk about it, but do let everyone know that after the show we're going to exit through the front door only, not the back door. Do you know what I mean? She's like, normally you leave through the back when
Yeah.
the show's over. And she's like, so we're going to leave.
Yeah.
I can't tell if this is an engaging story or not, but we're still going.
Let us know, people. Like, don't be afraid to chime in.
And so Hannah's like, just don't talk about the gunshot. Just go up and tell them we're going to leave out the front. And I'm like, okay. So I go up, and I'm like, how am I not going to talk about this thing? Everyone heard it. Everyone is in line. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I go up, and I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
everybody. Everyone's cheering a little bit. And I'm like, all right, let's start the show.
Whoa.
And so everyone's
whoa.
stopping. I'm like, oh, I have an announcement. And Hannah's standing over, you know how over here is like the green
Yeah.
room window?
The stage entrance is to your
Yeah.
left. Yeah.
To my left, and the whole crowd's out in front of me. And I'm like, okay, I'm supposed to make an announcement. After the show, we're all going to leave through the front. Everyone starts sort of laughing because they know why. I was like, we're going to leave through the front, and I'm told to tell you to run as fast as you can. When the show's over, run. And if you have to call your parents, now is a good time. If you haven't talked to them in a while, you might want to call them and say. And then I look over, and Hannah just like. It was crazy. That was one time into it.
great.
That was the check from that show right there. That's so funny. I'll have to send her that.
That's rad.
It's wild. That was so
And you never
so
deposited it?
wild. No, I probably took a picture of it. Imagine I try and deposit it
Oh.
now. Chris Hardwick is tweeting at me like, "Hey, that's not there anymore."
Oh man. Another bit I worked on this year, and the title of it is "Depression is Mighty."
Is it a bit or a memoir or a suicide note?
I wake up in bed some days like a depressed Viking. As soon as my foot hits the floor, this is terrible.
Shane, that's
I can't
poetry.
believe-
What you were just reading is poetry. I can't. Yeah. All right, we got some.
Well, God, did you get this news alert?
No, what happened?
Trump tells governors
Someone just said
that the state
points
should
in the
work on
chat.
getting. Trump tells governors that states should work on getting respirators, ventilators, and not wait for the federal government to provide. No shit.
I love. I'm on board
Like
with
you-
him
yeah.
being so aware that he's like, look, I won't fix this,
Yeah,
so you guys are going to have to figure it out.
that is fucking terrifying.
Oh no, did I unplug myself?
Oh, no, I hear you.
Ooh, can I hear you again?
Yeah, you can hear me.
I just stepped. Yeah, you can hear me.
Yeah, you can hear me, motherfucker. Don't act like
this
you
is
can't.
fun. I like looking through these old notebooks. I want to.
Yeah,
we actually have to do.
I have 3 notebooks with me.
I have to do a couple ads, so we're going to take a quick break for one royalty-free song, and then we will be.
Can I do one more joke before we go?
Get one more joke into a royalty-free song, and this song is called "Still Kids."
This is called The Reply. Green dogs, dinosaur sky, serpent of hope. These walls like blades. These streets shivered like teats on dead monkeys. The false friends, these hands, the dead books. This lock, the stinking lock. The blue donkey with grapes for eyes. The pint of grape juice like bile. The jeweled dagger sticking out of my back. How did I end up like this? Slump-shouldered in brown whitedom. It's your own Bentine house with blood in it. That was Charles Bukowski. All night. If you didn't like that, you don't know shit about shit, you dumb fucks.
Okay, we're 2 seconds into this one, and I can't play this song. I have to pick a different one. This sounds terrible.
Okay.
Here we
You want another one of my poems?
No, you're not on the stream anymore in 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Let me know when I'm back up.
It's so bad.
What?
That's so bad. That music is so bad.
I can't even hear it.
Yeah, that's good. Be happy you can't hear it. It's so bad. I just cut out early and came back. I'm not even gonna go to the bathroom. I don't even know where my video
Did
was.
you see this trade that happened?
No, what happened?
The Houston Texans traded Hopkins to Arizona for David Johnson.
What?
Straight up.
Are you being
Yeah.
serious?
Yeah.
That is
yeah.
crazy.
Also, Dak got franchised.
There's actual sports news.
Yeah, I'm not joking. Like,
I have a fun thing we can play. Your favorite thing in the world.
yeah, what's that?
This is I'm just gonna have to ask Andy if I can just play his music instead of this royalty-free music. He has so many songs, and this is so bad. I mean, one of the things I was gonna play was 3 minutes of a Boeing 747 starting.
How high is your paranoia right now?
Mine, it is lower than maybe it should be.
Yeah.
It's weird to feel super paranoid and also be printing out 6 sheets of paper to tape together for a podcast sign.
I mean,
I don't know. I have some food, but not a ton. I was too late to the hoarding. The hoarding was very frustrating. I was just behind.
but I went this morning, buddy.
Yeah.
Just get up and go early, like at 7 a.m.
Oh, I went before this too, and got a little bit more. But
yeah, I think you're doing the right thing. Like, it's me and Charlene, so I just bought enough food to get us through a couple weeks.
yeah,
But I wouldn't call it hoarding. I would say it was some.
my
maybe
plan
more
is I
than we
bought some
needed.
salad and stuff, and I'm going to eat all the perishables for the next few days, and then have the other stuff. Just try and keep restocking with what I normally would if it exists, but have 5 or 6 days of other stuff if I need it.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
This toilet paper thing, I just am at where I need it normally now. I never hoard or anything. I just have 4 rolls left or 3 rolls left. Luckily, Team Bidet.
Did you buy a bidet?
Oh, I've had one. I've been on board for a while. I've been sitting
Maybe
on
I
this
should-
secret for a while now.
Maybe I should look at one.
Yeah, we could see. I always thought if you don't understand it, I want to write a manual called Bidets and Confused, so people can.
I hate you. Never mind. What kind of bidet do you have?
It's just one of the ones from Amazon, like the Tushy or whatever. That is like $35.
Portable Tushy bidet sprayer?
$35. I think it maybe was on sale from like 60, and it doesn't do hot water, but it's nice. It's nice. I don't know if we have any Team Bidet out here in the chat, but it's nice. It's been really. It was weird. I was kind of like, I was on tour for a month, and it was a hard tour. It was music. I was opening for musicians.
Yeah.
It was
You had a wild
exhausting.
one.
And then I got sick on the last day, and the day after, I was in Chicago for one extra, basically 15 extra hours. And I got really sick, and I came back. And I mean, saying all this now, it has a different tone to it. Do you know what I mean? And I got back and just sort of, I was like closing myself off already. So I was getting a little more into cooking. I wasn't really going out as much. And then this happened when I was like finally feeling good enough to start. I was like, back into the world. And then I walked outside, and it was like that clip of the grandpa on The Simpsons walking in and seeing Bart working at the strip club. I was just like, walked outside, did a little loop-de-loop, and walked right back into my house. I think Todd he was feeling not great last night, and he took some sleeping medication, so he might not be joining us today, even though I put him on the flyer.
Which Todd?
Sklar.
Who is that?
He's a filmmaker guy I went to college with. He's on the podcast a lot, and
Okay.
But he might.
Well, I guess I'll just carry his jock strap for both of us.
So after I used the bidet, people are asking about the bidet. It's much, much less toilet paper. You know what I mean? It's a tiny little amount of drying off, and
Like a drying square?
like a
So-
square, like.
There are no sellers that can deliver a bidet to my location right now on this product. I'm looking for one now.
That's how much this is all affecting everything. Is everyone's like bidets? You know what I mean? They're buying the thing that replaces the thing. It's going to get desperate when you look and you see you can't even get socks off Amazon.
That will be a little wild.
That's when you're going to know everything. Everyone's really figuring out how to.
Oh, there's a handheld here.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
It says free delivery by Friday.
You can run around your apartment in air dry if you want. All right. So, since I don't know if I'm going to get to record any Never Seen It's, and I'm out, we're going to play Never Seen It games here. Your favorite thing in the world. This game. Let me see if I can get the audio of the games to work. You might not be able to hear it, but I think they'll be able to hear it in the chat.
Okay, cool. You can just walk
Get ready
me through.
to play before and afters.
Did it work? Did you guys hear it? You got to let me know if the before and afters worked. The audio from it. I hope it did. Yes. Okay.
Great.
So we're gonna play before and afters, and you know how this works.
Can we do a crowdsourcing question real quick?
Yeah. Crowdsource the question away.
Would you guys go handheld bidet sprayer for $20?
I wish we'll throw a poll in the chat. No.
Or would you go with the $649 model with a remote?
Since it's either $20 handheld or $700 with a remote, like you're in the other room.
Yeah.
What could you possibly
Or anybody
need
just-
a remote?
Anybody can just play a nice record.
I mean, this person's right. Like a handheld bidet is a spray bottle. No, because it's the
That's true.
pressure that you're looking for.
Oh, there's the one for 123, but I don't know.
I would
when-
also monitor that and see, or check Walmart.com instead of Amazon, because they keep everything separate of Amazon, and you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Walmart keeps everything
a
separate. They're
good
trying to
point.
compete with Amazon with their own stock there. Right.
That's a good idea.
The app-controlled vibrator. That's a little bit different. That's called. It could be a prank situation too.
Yeah, I don't really want to go.
All right. You ready for a little before and after, Shane? You remember how they work?
Yes, sir. Explain it to me one more time, please.
I played the theme song again.
And afters.
We're gonna
Okay.
get theme songs. So many more theme songs. This can be crazy. Welcome to Before and Afters. I've smushed two movie titles together into one. I will read you the smushed together plot, and you have to tell me the title. They can be smushed together all sorts of ways. For instance, Wolf of Wall Street, Gone Baby Gone Girl, Argo, Saving Private Silverman, and so on. All right. So I'm going to ask them, and then you take a pause because I want to see if the audience, if the crowd can guess them in the little end term, if that makes sense, even if you know it right away.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Number one. A lonely German boy gets along with his imaginary friend, a failed comedian who feels isolated, bullied, and disregarded by society. All right, we'll give him a few seconds here. Did I make you small on this thing? Why are you... Oh, there we go. All right.
Kyle, can I make a suggestion for tomorrow's episode?
Yeah.
You just got to raise your sign a little bit. Your head's blocking it.
Oh,
So we're not
yeah.
getting-
I was so committed. There's a lot of tape going on in there.
Okay.
Because it's 8 pieces of paper, and once or 6, and once I noticed, I was like, too late. Okay, Shane, do you know what that is? We got some guesses in the chat, but you can't see the chat.
Is that
A lonely
is
German
that
boy?
Joe?
Was it what?
Is that Joker Rabbit?
It is Joe Joker Rabbit. Yay!
Yeah.
Oh wait, oh fuck! I gotta get something to play when you get them right. This is gonna be fucking stupid. Give me a second. This is gonna be stupid. He says. This is gonna be stupid. He says. Like the first stupid thing of the day is about to happen.
Ah, nice, Popper.
Okay, Shane, what was your answer?
Joe Joker Rabbit.
That is what it is.
Attaboy.
All right, here we go, everyone. Here we go. A mute woman working as a cleaning lady in a government lab discovers a scaled creature living in a tank who becomes a solid linebacker on a local high school team.
I mean, I got the first
No,
part.
Vanessa, I got a few of my own, but he gave me some as well.
What's it?
My sister was asking if my dad gave me the harmonica.
Shape. Oh, God damn it. I got it.
Go ahead.
I think I'm ready. Shape of Water Boy.
This is fun. Now we're cooking. Now we're fucking cooking.
Yeah, baby.
Next one.
Cooking with gas.
A boy discovers a book about a fantasy land threatened by a darkness that devours everything it touches. A darkness that forced a director and his actor wife to get divorced, pushing them to their personal and creative extremes.
Say that again.
I already had the harmonic up to my mouth. A boy discovers a book about a fantasy land threatened by a darkness that destroys everything it touches. A darkness that forced a director and his actor wife to get divorced, pushing them to their personal and creative extremes.
Oh, God.
Everyone in the chat, do give it a couple seconds because everyone's delays are a little bit different. If you're going to guess.
I have no idea on this one.
We're looking for The Never-Ending Marriage Story.
Ah, damn. There you go.
Here we go. A young man sent to live with his father in South Carolina. Wow, that's wrong. A young man sent to live with his father in South Central comes of age over the course of 12 years in a film shot over the same period with the same cast.
Boys in the...
Close.
Oh, God, I know them. Oh, my God. Boys in the Hood, Boyhood. Boyhood in the...
Boys in Boyhood.
You're the dumbest.
Oh, just wait. A magical boy who never grows up gets trapped in a safe, defended area of a New York brownstone that was broken into.
A magical
A
boy,
magical boy who never grows up gets trapped in a safe, defended area of a New York brownstone that was broken into.
What?
A magical boy who never grows up gets trapped in a safe, defended area of a New York brownstone that was broken into.
Peter Panic Room. Oh my God.
An 8-year-old is left behind by his family going on vacation, and he must defend his home from a masked lawman and his Native American companion.
The Home Alone Ranger.
And here's our last one. This is a half TV, half movie before and after. A comedian in New York goes through the quirks of everyday life with his friends, including a potential alien invasion that triggered crop circles.
A comedian in New York goes through life with his friends. And what was the last part?
A comedian in New York goes through the quirks of everyday life with his friends, including a potential alien invasion that triggered crop circles.
Crashing signs?
No, so close.
Does somebody in the thread have
Yeah,
it?
2 people have got it.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Shane, we're looking for Seinfeld.
I was thinking of God. Why did I thought of?
Oh, that's our before and afters for the day. We do have more tomorrow. Someone just put curb your ET enthusiasm. We're still hanging out for another half hour on the show. That's just the end of the before and afters here. I hope this person... Oh, someone has to leave. Goodbye. Thanks for listening.
Share with your friends. Share with your friends.
Yeah. Tell people about the show. Post about the show. We'll be back tomorrow. We still have a half hour left in this somehow, if you can imagine this going for another half hour.
I think we're doing pretty good.
We're doing pretty good, all things considered. Imagine how good it's going to be tomorrow with all the changes.
All things considered, what do you think's going to happen to that show?
So it's called Some Things Weren't Considered, and it's just him asking for toilet paper. Oh, man, now I'm literally... Not that I'm out of stuff to do, but I'm looking around my room for stuff to do. What other bits did I want to do? Because a lot of the other Never Seen It stuff is... audio based and you can't hear that, All right, Shane, here's what we're going to do. And you're going to be able to work with the crowd on this one. We're going to play a game that we play on the podcast called Build the Perfect Movie.
Okay.
Build a perfect movie.
How Build the Perfect Movie works is you must combine 2 movies from our category to build a perfect movie as close to 100% Rotten Tomatoes score as possible without going over. Price is right, rules apply.
To build a perfect movie, say it again.
You'll combine 2 movies from the category to build a perfect movie as close to 100% on Rotten Tomatoes as possible without going over.
Yeah, I love this.
So, for instance, a perfect Robin Williams movie would be one made now. But anyways, a perfect Robin Williams movie would be Happy Feet 76% and RV 24% put together. That's a golden perfy. And so I'm going to give you, and you're going to try and work with every... don't cheat, chat. They know that, right? They have the internet, and I don't want them to go cheat.
Well, who knows? It's all coming down. They're probably going to cheat.
First the world ends, then cheating in a Twitch chat. My 2 least favorite things. Okay, so y'all aren't gonna. So Shane, you're gonna build, and Shane can't see the chat, so I guess I can only give. Yeah, here we go. Shane, you're gonna try and pick 2 movies to build the perfect action movie. All right.
Okay.
Build the perfect
Let's do it, baby.
Let's see if I can get a really, really quiet. Was that music a good volume? Low like that? Everyone in the chat, does that sound all right? A little higher? All right, everyone's telling you here's some strategies. To go low with your first movie choice. All right, and you're not cheating either, right? Sitting there on that computer, you're not going to cheat.
I would never.
All right, so here, Shane, you want to build the perfect action movie. So pick 2 action movies whose Rotten Tomatoes score combines to make 100%.
Okay.
Someone goes, I can see
say-
IMDb listings in the whites of his eyes.
I hate you.
That's pretty funny.
Gonna say Saving Private Ryan. Do we count that as action?
Yeah.
Or is that drama? And
Okay. Now, let me
Universal
give you your
Soldier.
score first, and you can see what you want to play with. You.
Okay.
All right? Saving Private Ryan, going very high with our first choice here, is a 93% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
93%. People are saying it was a bad strategy to go high.
I got an idea though.
All right, Shane. Now you got to get an action movie, 7% or lower.
I'm gonna say Universal Soldier 2.
What is that?
If you don't know, buddy, I can't explain it to you.
Okay, Shane. Saving Private Ryan and 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. Universal Soldier 2, 5% on Rotten Tomatoes.
What?
That's a 98%. Damn, that's a good perfect
not
movie.
bad.
That's a good perfect movie. All right, you ready for your next one?
Yes.
Man, that's good. All right, Shane, you're going to try and build the perfect comedy.
My dream. Let's do it, baby.
All right, so pick your first comedy.
I already feel this is a perfect movie, but I'm going to say Blazing Saddles.
Sorry, one-hand typing's taking me a little bit of time here. Blazing Saddles is a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. So now you're looking for 9 or less. Anything over 95 is insane. And while he's doing this, guys, remember, hit the follow button. I don't know what it does, but I saw someone said if I get 50, I can work towards something on Twitch. So hit that follow button if you're following. Or if you're watching. I don't know how Twitch works. Please, someone help me.
And then for 9, what's a 9%? Bad comedy.
Anyone have any 9% ideas? For
Was it All About Steve? Is that the Sandra Bernhard? Think she got the Razzie for, or Sandra
Day O'Connor.
Bullock?
I think Sandra Day O'Connor got the Razzie for that.
God rest her.
All About Steve, Sandra Bullock, and Bradley Cooper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to go with?
Yeah.
Shane. First movie, Blazing Saddles, 91%. Second movie, All About Steve, 6%.
What am I doing?
Are you the greatest player of this ever? Are you the greatest player at this ever? This is crazy. Can
Maybe.
Shane go 3 for 3 on over 95%? Shane, your third category is build a perfect movie where music plays an important role.
Oh, God. Oh, man. All right. Rock of Ages.
Rock of Ages, first one. Okay, Shane, Rock of Ages is... It's harder to find the Rotten Tomatoes here. 42% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Shit.
So you're looking for 58. That's tough. That's a tough number.
Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg.
Shane.
Yeah.
42% on Rotten Tomatoes, Rock of Ages. Rockstar with Mark Wahlberg, 53%. You're at 95 again.
Baby! Yeah.
Wow.
Things are lit
Wow.
up.
Wow. Wow. This is, no one's ever made a run like this in the games at all. Someone said you're the goddamn Rain Man.
Well, that would be another comedy, and I'll pair it with...
This is crazy. No one's ever made a run like this on the show before.
This is the first time this has happened.
This is the first time this happened. This isn't even the show. I have to cancel the podcast now. Wow. That's crazy. All right. We're just going to play. We're going to take one last quick break, come back and do our ads, and then figure out how to close this thing out.
All right.
So I'm going to end the Build the Perfect Movie thing, and this song here, we're going to play we'll just play the theme song. This is Andy Fry. It's just so much better than any of the copyright-free music. So we'll just play this.
love
We'll
that.
be back in a minute. Thank you for listening. We'll be right back.
Thank you.
I know a man, he could give me therapy. What's the use of therapy? You don't want to change, babe. I talk too much when I got nothing to say. Maybe it's to get away. It's easier to walk away. I gotta find the time to let love in. I gotta find myself and let love in. Don't think too much. It just complicates things. No room for judging to heal me. I know you're there. I just cannot see it. Maybe I don't believe it. You deserve better, babe. Yeah, just walk the walk and talk the talk. Show yourself you're for real. You never know what you lost until you're alone with your thoughts. La la la, la 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 la. Keep on being on. Yeah, just walk the walk and talk the talk. Show yourself you're for real. You never know what you lost until you're alone with your thoughts. I gotta find the
I'm here, buddy.
All right, we're coming back. I think my audio is still.
All right.
I don't know if I messed it up. Great song. Counting down. That's Andy Frasco and the UN. Keep on keeping on. Andy is one of our sponsors today, and he just wanted me to give a shout out. You can check out Andy Frasco and the UN. Keep on keeping on. The album comes out April 24th. That song's great. They got 2 singles out now. Another one's called Feel It in Our Bones. I was just on tour with Andy. You can listen to that. I just like I'm imagining my microphone is off right now while I do all these ads, and how funny that would be. Can you hear me, Shane?
I can't.
Okay, so maybe I'm working all right. Maybe we're still going.
We should start booking other guests.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll work on it. Andy, I think, is going to come on here soon. And we got a Midwest correspondent that we're setting up, Brian Sturgill, a comedian hanging out. Very funny guy. So we're expanding. My mic is hot. It's hot. Oh, hot is good? I don't know. All right, we're having fun. So I got a few ads to read. The first one is there for Andy Frasco and the UN. Keep on Keeping On comes out April 24th. You can listen to those singles, Keep on Keeping On and Feel It in Our Bones. You can pre-order the album, andyfrasco.com. You look him up on Spotify. He's got a ton of stuff on there. He's the best. Go listen there. We also have an ad. Someone paid me $10 to say, fuck Tom Brady.
Tom.
So we have one ad for fuck Tom Brady. Tom Brady sucks. Chiefs rule.
Yeah, baby. How's that Super Bowl win, Hastings? It's the last one ever.
Very
Pretty
suspicious
sweet.
ad that definitely doesn't seem like I bought an ad on my own show.
Oh my God,
I didn't.
Kyle, you're gross.
I didn't. That was I can't tell you who bought that ad. It's anonymous, but also just want to remind everyone the Chiefs are the last Super Bowl champions of all time. I love that the NFL is just like nothing's different. They're, you know what I mean? They're just nothing has changed. They're just moving on. Like
it's all these. It's very crazy that like all these guys are being courted without snacks again.
Yeah,
like
it's really everyone's
there's
saying
no
I didn't
fancy
actually
dinner.
pay myself the $10. This isn't like a Bluth banana stand scheme that I'm running here, where I take $1 and take a banana. And then we have one more ad. This ad is for Dog and Bunny's interspecies friendship. Check them out on Instagram at Ned and Sally Forever. At Ned and Sally Forever. It's a dog and a bunny who are friends. And I went, and they are friends. And the bunny
I think the world needs some of that.
The bunny is hilarious. His name is Ned. If you hear Ned and Sally, you assume Ned is the bunny. Right?
And a dog?
Yeah.
No, I go the other
Really?
way.
Well, if you, this bunny has really long hair.
This bunny has really long hair.
Dog
Hello,
and bunny. I thought
boy.
dog and bunny interspecies relationship was a weirdly sexual way to describe it. Friendship. They said that friendship, not relationship. Friendship. So go to at Ned and Sally Forever. Remember, Tom Brady sucks, and check out Andy Frasco and the UN. If you want to buy ad space, you can Venmo me $10, and I'll say whatever you want. I don't know if Shane knows he's on the stream, but he's checking his hair.
I let it down because this bunny has long
Oh.
hair. I'm not like just checking my hair.
Yeah. With us, who would be the dog?
Drink
and who
it
would
up,
be the bunny?
ladies. Once this is over, refills will be free.
If we were Ned and Sally, would you say I'm Ned and you're Sally, or you're Ned and I'm Sally?
I'm Sned and you're Nally.
I'm Nally. Right. I'm a dog with long hair, and you're a short-haired rabbit.
Yeah. You're definitely Ned and I'm Sally, for sure.
Well, I'm feeling good. Shane, here's what we're going to do. We're doing one more
buddy.
podcast game here. It's 11:45. These 2 hours just flew by exactly how slowly I thought they would.
I thought we were doing pretty good, frankly.
I think we're having a
really
great time.
did.
I hope everyone's listening. For a first episode, I feel like there weren't that many problems. 10 a.m. might be a little early for L.A., but I didn't want it to be at 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. in the East Coast. You know what I mean?
But you can't share this.
I also
you
love
know?
getting up early and feeling once. You know what I mean? I've done stuff. I'm up. I'm around.
Hey,
I'm working on getting
can
my
I tell
dad to
you-
Skype in for an episode here. I think would be fun.
Can I tell you how worried I am about my survival mechanisms?
Yes.
Because I set my alarm for 6:45 because the grocery store opened up at 7 and it's 2 blocks away. And I honestly considered just going back to sleep because I was so worried about food.
I like. This has been such a nice thing to consume my time, even though I don't think it's going to make any money or anything like that. It'll be something to do, and some people have donated in there. It's really nice, and it makes me help out a lot.
Well,
it helps me out a lot.
Yeah, I think you're going to have a little more going with this than you think, man.
And we got some stuff going on here, and people have been watching, and we'll see how many people are in and out once it's done. But we're going to play a game here called Character Card Head Guessing Game. I don't know if you're not familiar. Let me play the theme song real quick. You won't be able to hear it though.
Okay.
This is called Character Card Head Guessing Game. The game, you're going to be a character from a movie or a television show, and you will have 2 minutes to ask yes or no questions to find out which movie or television show character you are. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yes or
so
no questions
I am
only.
trying to figure out who I am.
Yes.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to
All
pull
right.
up a picture of who you're going to be and put it into the... and drop it into the... what you call it here. The stream, so everyone can see who you're going to be. All right, Shane.
Yeah.
So you have 2 minutes to figure out who you are using yes or no questions only. There's a good place to put it.
Say,
And whenever you're ready, go ahead and go.
do I have any clue whatsoever?
No.
Okay. Let's do
Let's
it.
do it whenever you're ready.
Am I a man?
Yes.
Am I black?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Was my movie made in after the year 2000?
No. There's 2 no's in that.
Oh God. Oh my God. Am I Robin Williams in Hook?
No. You're a movie or a television character.
Oh my God. God damn it! I don't. This is the worst kind of thing for me. Am I a villain or a hero? No, you can't. That's not right. Am I a villain?
No.
Am I a hero?
Not really. Sometimes.
Am I married?
Not as far as not in any of the existences you've had, no.
Am I in a franchise?
Two?
Am I played by a actor who has been Me Too'd?
No.
Am I Keanu Reeves?
No. No. All right, movie or TV show?
Did Judd Apatow produce my show?
No.
God, I don't know where to start with this. How would you do
Ask
this?
if you were in a movie or a TV show.
It wasn't in a movie or a TV show.
TV show.
Am I Pete Holmes?
No.
Am I Seinfeld?
No.
Am I a comedian?
Your actor is a comedian. Everyone's saying these are wildly specific questions for someone who's unsure where to start.
Yeah, it's because I'm unsure. Fuck y'all.
You're portrayed by an actor who is a comedian.
God damn it. Am I a comedian on the show? God, who is a comedian? Am I a father?
Not on the show.
And
Not on either show.
either. Shit. Am I Kevin James? Am I... God, Tim Allen.
No.
Oh, God damn it.
You're funnier.
I am. How much time is left? This feels like this is
We're
going
about
forever.
3 minutes into the 2-minute game.
Okay, well, I'm out then. Jesus,
All right,
why'd you
Shane,
make me keep it?
I'll give you a hint, and then we'll see. Oh, hold on, just so everyone knows, I got an important email from Noodles and Company. Dear value guest, there's no great. You know what, I'm not even going to read it, but just Noodles and Company's letting
So
us.
why the fuck are you in the Noodles and Company?
I don't know how I got
mailing
on there, but they're going to let us know everything's going to be okay. Shane, you are in 2 prestige television shows. Your character is in 2 prestige television shows, both of which have happened since the year 2000, and one of which some people say is the best show of all time, or that it's very frequently thrown around there. You're portrayed by a
Am I
comedian.
Steve Gomez from Breaking Bad?
You what?
Am I Steve Gomez from
You're
Breaking
not
Bad?
Steve Gomez from Breaking Bad, but you're close.
Michael Quesada's a comedian.
Yes.
And people call Breaking Bad the greatest show ever.
So is you're right about all that, and so is someone else involved in those shows.
Oh, Jesus, I'm Bob Odenkirk.
Bob
I'm Saul.
Odenkirk.
Yeah.
I'm making it fly
I
around.
almost started. Are you watching Better Call Saul?
Yeah, it's great. I'm making the Bob Odenkirk
I haven't
picture fly
watched it.
around. What's up? You don't like it?
I haven't watched it.
Oh, it's great. I
Nice.
talked about it a lot relative to the podcast, but I think it's so great because you know who's around in Breaking Bad, and so you're sort of watching this like tragic, what could happen to these people we love that exist now but not in the future.
I love this.
It's so good. I love Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
I can't talk enough about how good it is. It's really, really wonderful, and I think the first 4 seasons are all on Netflix. Are you Malcolm in the Middle from Better Call Breaking Bad? But I feel because
That show holds up.
Malcolm
If
in the
people need
Middle
to
does hold up.
rewatch,
I think that's true.
if people need to rewatch right now, go with Malcolm in the Middle.
I think that
You won't be sorry.
we're gonna wrap. We'll wrap every day with how do we spend our time now, where you can give people recommendations on what to spend their time doing, if that makes sense. So
Sounds great.
my recommendation is going to be, what do I think to watch, to binge watch? For me, I would say BoJack Horseman. If you haven't watched anything, if you haven't watched anything,
You need a comedy?
yeah. If it's something you need to binge watch, I would say it's a good one. But I would say pay attention during it. It feels like a show you don't have to pay attention during. Do you know what I mean? Like a background show.
But no, it's very clever. It's got some sly jokes.
It does, and it actually, a lot of it really pays off the further into the show you get. So if you really want to pay attention, I would say that. I would say Malcolm in the Middle if you want to background something. It's going to be great for that.
Yeah. That's great.
What would you say if
I-
you're giving people recs for pay attention and for backgrounding?
Oh, man. I would say... I think a lot of people right now are trying to use this time that they have to like maybe become a better person or a more well-rounded person.
Sure.
Some people. Their idealists are.
Yeah.
I would say download Duolingo and learn Spanish.
Okay, and now what about something that you have to pay attention for? So I'm just, I throw on Duolingo in the background, like, remember when people thought you could learn in your sleep?
Yeah. I was actually there's a podcast I really like that just came out, or it ended, and it's pretty intense, so it may not be for everybody, but it's called It Could Happen Here
Okay.
by a guy named Robert Evans.
Yeah.
And it's about the possibility of a second American Civil War.
Sound light, put it on the background while you're cooking cereal.
Yeah, but it was a brilliant podcast, so give that a listen if you want something outside of TV.
Yeah. And
So tomorrow you recommend a podcast, and I'll recommend a show.
yeah, I have a hard time. I can't really listen to podcasts because if I miss something, I get really frustrated, and I have to keep rewinding. And so it's tough for me to listen to it because then I get mad at myself for missing out on stuff. If that makes any sense, it's just I get easily frustrated. with myself.
Yeah. Like, and it's like, yeah. So I think take an hour and just sit down and listen to it.
Yeah. And just stare at the wall.
Close your eyes.
Go to sleep.
Yeah. Or when you're going for a walk.
Okay. And everyone in the chat, throw out recommendations for stuff that you want to do, and stuff
Yeah,
that can
love
consume
to
your
hear it.
time. And we still got 5 minutes left, so we're going to play one more round of character card head guessing game with Shane. Now that he understands how the game works,
Daddy's got it.
you can be in a movie, you can be in a TV show.
All right, I can be a movie or a TV show. Am I a movie or a TV? Am I a
Hold on, let me
TV
pick
show?
someone out for you real quick.
Okay. This time I'm gonna crush it, baby. Give me that 2-minute mark, though.
All right, everybody, we're playing character card head guessing game. Shane has 2 minutes to ask yes or no questions to discover what movie or TV show character he is. I have put his movie or TV show character in the stream so you can see who he is.
You break it up.
I'm breaking up. Are we feeling all right
I
now?
got you now. I got you now. You're okay now.
Okay, it was probably my
Yep.
cords almost up. Shane, 2 minutes, yes or no questions. Start whenever you're ready to discover who you are.
Am I a movie character?
No.
It's a TV show. Am I a man?
No.
Am I a woman?
Yes.
Am I Aeon Flux?
No. Sorry, I didn't even mean to. Yes.
Am I married?
No.
Am I funny?
I don't think so. It's not really relevant.
Am I in a drama?
No.
Am I in a comedy?
No, not relevant. No.
Am I Mandy Moore
No.
in... God. Am I married?
No, you're still not married.
Do I have a job?
I don't think you sort of have a job. You have a job title in your name.
Am I Dr. Meredith Grey?
No. Someone's saying it would be illegal most places for you to be married, and they're right.
Am I gay?
No. No.
It'd be illegal for me to be married.
Because of your age.
Oh. Am I a child? Am I hot?
No kids. They're all six. No sixes.
Am I on the air right now?
Maybe in... I don't know. But probably. I almost guarantee at least reruns of you are playing on the same network you started on.
Am I played by Kristen Bell?
No. I don't think you're voiced by someone famous.
Hoist. Am I a cartoon?
Yes. Sorry, I gave that away.
Yes. Idiot. Well, now it's clear.
Let me give you a hint. If your character was quarantined, it would literally ruin her show.
Am I Billy Eichner?
No.
I don't know.
Cartoon.
Billy Eichner's kind of a cartoon. Oh God, I don't know. I give up. I can't get this one.
You have a backpack.
I'm Dora the Explorer.
How was
Check out these
backpack
guns,
that
baby.
helpful of a clue?
Well, I put it together with I have a title.
Yeah, imagine her. If in quarantine someone said Dora explores the guest bedroom. Where's the map? Oh, it's right here. There's nowhere for it to go. I live in a studio. Folks, we did it. We made it through our first show.
This was a blast.
Tomorrow, we'll see. Shane could be back tomorrow. He's stuck in Los Angeles.
I will happily come back tomorrow.
We'll see if Todd wakes up for the show tomorrow. And everyone, I thank you for being here. If you haven't followed the show, do that. I don't know if there's anything else you can do. Really, if you want past episodes, they'll be on the Patreon page once my computer finishes. Email, post, do whatever, tweet at me ideas for this. I want to keep making it better because who knows how long we're going to have to be doing this. Everyone stay clean, stay healthy, do all that. Tell people to watch this tomorrow. Two Popes, Two Furious.
Please.
That's funny. Someone just put that in there. I'm going to try and buy, Aldrin had an idea to buy a burner phone that anyone can call at any point during the show. So I'm going to try and do that and see if I can get people to just post the burner phone number and have people call in. I couldn't figure out Google Voice in time today without giving out my actual phone number, and I don't want to do that. I'll work on Google Voice. I'll work on all that. Thanks for listening. Tell people to listen. This is going to be at least 4 days a week until we figure this out. Trying to do more stuff that's not just talking to the camera. I like the bit idea, so think on that.
Okay.
And that's it. Remember, follow the show. all that sort of stuff. And the follower thing in Twitch. If you're on Twitch, apparently if we get to 50 of those, we can start doing stuff to do something on Twitch. I don't know. Maybe read some scripts. If I can get 2 people on here at once, we could read scripts. That would be the idea.
We'll get that done.
If I could have 3 total people, we could do more stuff with scripts. And I would love to do all the fan scripts and First Comes Love scripts. If I could figure out a way to Skype 2 people at once, and I'll work on that as well. I got work to do today. But we'll see everyone tomorrow at 10 a.m. again. Thanks for being here, Shane. Thanks.
I'm Shane Torres.
Thanks, everybody.
He's Kyle Ayers. It's his.
All right, bye, everybody.
Thanks, Kyle. I'll see you soon. Take-